Good morning. I hope everyone is having a beautiful morning. It's almost 5 o'clock and we are awake and rocking and rolling this morning. Phelan has decided to be over my shoulder this morning. She's got this really interesting wheezy sound when she breathes. So today's theme is to fail, the courage to fail and to try again. The reason I chose that theme for today is that I think it's pretty applicable to all of us, is we forget that it takes courage to fail, and it takes even more courage to try again. It's easy to give up. It's easy to say, well, that didn't work out and I don't need to do that again. It's easy to do that. It's harder to pull yourself up and try again. It's hard. And we all have to find the courage within ourselves to keep trying. There are constant obstacles in our life, and they're there for a reason. They're there to give us the opportunity to do it again and become stronger and better for it. And I think we forget that. We forget that life is a series of things that happen and struggles that we are meant to overcome. We're not meant to just throw the towel in and give up. And I'll be the first person to say that pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and soldiering on is not easy. And I have struggled in my own life with a variety of issues that I don't know how to overcome. Or I didn't know how to overcome until I just did it. The courage that it takes to acknowledge that you have failed in something takes a great deal of strength and inner reflection. You have to be able to be willing to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I have failed. And I did that wrong. Or that was not my best. And it's not the castigation of others often that is what creates fear in ourselves. It's that we have failed ourselves. Most of the perfectionists in the world don't struggle with what other people see them as. It's their self-perceived flaws that they are trying to overcome. And our inner demons, our inner voice that tells us you can do better, is always going to be harder than what somebody from the outside looks at you. And knowing that and facing that is always the first step to forgiving yourself a little bit and let up and stepping back and allowing yourself to make mistakes, allowing yourself the imperfections of who you are, allowing yourself to find the peace within to try and try again. We're not perfect. There's really no such thing as perfection. I mean, I sometimes really rile against that word because I am not a perfectionist and I am not perfect and I don't want to be perfect. As in an ideal of something somebody else made up. That's what I don't want. I know that I am made whole and complete as I am as a spiritual being living in a physical existence. I am as I am as good as it gets. But so are you, and you, and you, and you. And each of us are made in the eyes of whatever divine light you want to believe in. God, Goddess, pick a pantheon. Christ, Jesus, pick one. Whatever divinity hierarchy that you focus on, you are made perfect in that light. And we are all perfect in that light. That's the only use for that word. Because outside of that context, there's no such thing as perfection. Things are flawed by nature. A leaf is not perfect. It's perfectly made for its purpose, but it's not perfect. Do you understand what I'm trying to get across? Is that we have to have the courage to look at things and say, that's not really what I was going for, but I'm going to try it again. Or I could have done that better and I'm going to try it again, but know that it's not perfection that you're looking for. It's the lesson in the things that you're doing. It's the knowledge and awareness of what's the lesson there. What's going to make me a better person? What's going to make me someone who can serve others better? What's going to make me find my peace and be able to be a better person? What are you doing, Phelan? What are you doing? I have a book over here, and she was acting like the book was gonna snap at her. Silly goose, what's Mama doing? You really don't want my tea? She's adorable. Some mornings she's really affectionate, and other mornings she doesn't want to have anything to do with me at all. She rolled out of bed on the wrong side. Right? And Gethin's over there at the bottom of the stairs looking at me going, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and you still haven't fed me. I don't feed him till 6 anyway. Oh. So, today's daily devotion. In your prayers and your thoughts, think of the courage in your life, the courage that you carry with you day in and day out, and how that allows you to make mistakes so that you can learn. And that courage within you that gives you the strength to try it again, to do better, and to become a better spiritual being that lives in this physical existence. It's a fairly deep topic. So I still have things I need to do this morning, so I'm going to let you go. Take some time outside. Disconnect from the computer and the phone and the cell phone, and be outside. Take a walk. Find your peace. Take a couple of good breaths in. Find your center. Find your peace. And experience the moment. Take those moments in time and find your peace. And your peace will spread. You don't need to be effusive. You don't need to be overt. Just be you. Your peace will spread. Take some time outside. It's beautiful out there. We had some snow yesterday. It's supposed to snow today. It's cleansing. It's light. It's beautiful. Enjoy it. Enjoy these moments. Every moment is precious. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. And Phelan and I are going to wish you good morning. Blessed be, and I'll see you tomorrow in prayer.